Oh, I didn't start a match. That's very, very... No, it's a tutorial. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's what I'm into. That's what I was into. Okay, good. Okay, this armor will suit. That's the GM. Are these the one I have, or what? Oh yeah, these are the ones I have. Let's go with you. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh, off a white base? Okay. It looks like I got my... Okay, blow up on the Xeon ground base. Got it. Roger that. Move now. Actually, I don't see... I see... Oh, I see a single... Oh, up there. So that's the enemy point strength. And our point strength. Yeah, bazooka if I need it. Where's the machine gun? Oh, that's a hit. No, yeah, that's hit Vulcans. Suck hit Vulcans. Hey, Vulcans always win the day. Don't ask silly questions. Like when do they don't? Because they never lose. Hidden? Correct the shift in space. Okay, I think that's the cap point. Go get it. Go get the cap point, I understand. Here we go. Do we try the bazooka? Actually, let's get the bazooka. Where do you go up to? Why you complain when your head Vulcans do so much? I bet that's the thing out here with only head Vulcans, but yeah. Oh, well, we actually get more damage on the explosion than actually people shooting at us. You got it? Okay, good. Moving up. Okay, there's our mobile base. I'm gonna think about bazooka. Oh, we can aim like this. 2 shots and reload. Great God. Are you moving? Can't really tell. Oh man, it's fine. Don't need to freak out. Well, it's reloading. Give me a sec. Why is the Vulcan doing more damage than my bazooka? Here we go. Have a range. Reloading. My head. Suck it. Suck it. Zakus. First, combat mobile suit and the most disposable of them all. Oh, maybe GM's the most disposable, but anyway. Going we're in. Keep finish off the base. I'm loving this game. Well, like even more than Gundam Breaker 3, to be honest. I think Gundam Breaker 3 has more to it, but this has much more similarity. Kinda. Mission over. We weird. Yeah. Wait. Alright. Are you gonna give me an extra gun this time? Or am I just gonna use what's in my head? Oh. Something? Yeah. I think.
今回のミッションで上等兵への昇格試験を受けることができるようになりました。次回のミッションは昇格試験となるので頑張ってくださいね。その前にチャレンジの利用許可が下りているので内容を確認しましょう。
Yeah, what you got here? Ah. The list of missions we completed will appear.
では、
Awards? Oh, I'm sorry.
準備ができたらミッションボタンを押してください。
Okay, what do we have? He used the handy dandy guide, which by the way, I'll definitely be going off camera and messing with my settings off camera, because I don't want to be doing it on camera. Okay, so these are tutorials. Unless we're still in the tutorial, I'll present the tutorial. Let's find out. Okay. Yep. It better not be lying to me about this tutorial. Very mad for not. Get my feet wet yet. To get my understanding of the game correct. Or where I want it to be, as I want to play billion AR matches first, and I'm pretty sure that's in the game. See? English name. Or English letters. More English letters. Which way that's in chat. Oh, I think we're doing okay. I mean, I'm not too bad at the game. Okay, sure. Had to restart. Oh, maybe I canceled. That's stuff when you don't know the language. I really forgot what the suit is in the series. Okay, that guy completely forgotten. It might be a later Federation suit, which because Federation turned bad guy in the mid part of the UC century. Oh well, where the series take place, because there are three distinct time periods in UC. There is the Yuan War time span. Yuan War just before, just after it, which as a time span everyone knows, it's the original series. They come back to it a lot. Then there is, oh, did it fail? We'll wait for a sec. Then there is the Z3. that's the middle part, which the Federation turned more or less bad guy, or the bad guy component, or the bad apples of the Federation, started blossoming more and more and more until, well, they mostly took over the Federation, mostly. However, there are still people like the original White Beats. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I'm not quite sure how much you missed. I don't think you missed much. I hope not. I think you missed. Oh, that's a rank. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, let's go back to my character. Yeah, I ran out of video space, I think, or could not join the match, and it didn't like the exploring. Well, anyway, we'll see. By the way, so you missed me talking about. Oh, what was I talking about? Alright. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, you missed me talking about what happened to the Federation. Yeah, the Federation initially was pretty much like the United States, albeit a little less so. Basically, imagine the United States a long time ago. A long time ago, just in the future. Yes, where it has a lot of bad apples, but the Federation does prosecute those bad apples when it finds them. And the Federation's decisions aren't necessarily the best for the planet sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes not. Yeah. That's pretty much it. However, the Federation does turn bad guy when the bad apples take over the Federation pretty much. Made into kind of an empire, kinda, not really. And basically that was in the middle part of the Universal Century time period. What's covered in the series is. And the Federation turns better. It's pretty much back to your normal self after that point. Basically, there is the mostly Gundam series, which is the 1 year war time, or 1 year war era to the Z era. Then to Char's Revenge, like the movie set for the 1 year war. Then it goes to I completely forgot the name of the series. Like Gundam, not Gundam Age, that's different. That's its own thing. Especially because it has its own thing. I used it well for the storytelling of the main characters. I completely forgot, but basically there's a third series where it's much to the future, and actually pretty much everything's back to normal where it was before the 1 year war, pretty much. Oh, whoops. Oh, did I have to press the button again? I had to press the button again! Oh! That's how you do it. I was stuck there. Alright, I expected more tutorials. Oh, that's how you do it. You press the button. Yeah. Okay, basically, okay, so you open it, then you press the button to confirm it. And if you don't press the button fast enough, you leave it. Right, got it. Okay, that makes sense. Some games do that. Sure, whatever you say, miss. So take the bases, I got it. Okay. By the way, unlike Gundam Breaker, there are multiple types of normal suits. You got water, you got normal space and land, air, and water. Unfortunately, I forgot what their stats are. We're also on land, so. Okay, see, okay, that's okay. Okay, sure, take these guys. That's fine. I'll master them. There you go. I guess these are Gundam commands. Oh, hello! It's a full match. There, Guntics are in this game too. Can we actually play them? Alright, ma'am. Sure. Oh, hi, General. Let's do this. This guy, okay, so it's a little tug of war, kind of mobile-like. Am I hitting you? Oh, it's a charge shot. Oh, okay. Got it. I like my head gets better. Complaining. Ah, she gets a visit bad. Fail. Oh, whoops, sorry, friend. How about you? What you got? That's better. Switching to charge shot. Oh, we got yellows. He has fucking special. I guess not. I one shot his leg. Moving up. You better fall back to your old base. Your cheap base. Alright, miss. Just remember, treat me as your dumb American war hero. Fall in the right direction, let me shoot things if we're good. Because I can't speak your language. Okay, go inside, destroy the turrets in order to win the game. Right, I can do that. And we just show my photos of things I know shoot, and I can do that. I see you. Bert. Okay. Oh, you're fun. Ah, reloading. And just blast him. Guys, moving up. There's the core? Presume? Core, something. Loading. Where are the enemies? Ow, what? Who nicked me? I don't think so. I seriously can't play games without taking damage. There goes the base! Wait! Yeah! Sending these guys back to space. Wait! Oh, thank you, thank you, alrighty. Oh, hi, Amuro, how you doing today? Yeah, that's the hero of the Universal Century. Well, mostly the original series, and then the later movies, but yeah. Basically, Amuro. He was the first Gundam pilot. The Gundam was the first... Alright. The Gundam was the first mobile suit developed by the Federation in response to Principality of Zeon's Zaku's and more. Which, until then, the Federation was fighting the Zaku's with, you know, ancient technology, which we call planes and tanks and artillery. Until the Gundam, there wasn't a Federation mobile suit, and the Gundam became the first. Amuro was its pilot. However, Amuro is a tragic story because he was just... Amuro was just a, what, 15, 16-year-old kid living on a space colony, working, basically his father was in the military, researching some things, mostly mobile suits. He kind of made the Gundam. Basically, he was a very nerdy kid, a very technologically sound and focused kid. Just living a life with his best friend Frey on Side 3, was it? Yeah, I think it was Side 3. Until the war broke out there, then he found his way to the Gundam, and then he was the first person to pilot the Gundam. Gundam's apparently extremely hard to pilot, and it wasn't, and to make things worse, the Gundam wasn't very, you know, well, wasn't very well, what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't very well optimized for anyone. It was just, they just slapped it, it just came up the assembly line, prototype fit, or basically just came up the assembly line because it was the first prototype. And Amuro kind of got into it, powered it up, messed to fit some, pressed some buttons, and optimized it himself, which again, he's a smart kid. And then got up and shot a bunch of Zaku's, fought them 1v1, And then when the engineer on the project tried to use the Gundam after being Amuro being a kid and not Amuro being 16 and not being 18, legal age for fighting wars and in the Universal Century. She kicked him out. Told him just don't know about the Gundam because it's very special. It's very top secret. And then she tried to do it. She tried to move 2 inches. She failed epically. So Amuro had to basically Amuro had used the Gundam and basically fight the war practically by himself, and win the war practically by himself, but not really. He had a team. He had the white base, which that's actually one of the more unfortunate things that happened in the Federation. Was the Federation forced Amuro and his friends, who also weren't above the age of 18, and civilians, and they didn't. The civilians didn't fight, but they were part of the white base because they were part of the evacuation of Site 3. And yeah, basically they were forced to basically fight months on end, constant fighting, trying to get the white base from Site 3 to orbit. From orbit, they wanted to get to the command center of the Federation, but failed and went to Africa instead. Had to go across the entirety of the world, and yeah, basically that's the entire story of also Gundam, the original series. This is not Star Trek we're talking about, but yeah.
これまでの活躍が認められ、専用の機体がまたその他のブリッジの機能にも利用許可が下りています。いろいろと試してみてくださいね。
Alright. It's interesting that they put text which don't have a voice, and then they just randomly put a voice. I thought it's probably that random. These are probably just tutorial tips where to go next, where she's actually talking and where she's actually voicing over more story-related bits.
私からの指導は終了ですが、これからもサポートさせてもらいます。
Alright. Alright, so I got this. So upgrading my suit to Gundam. Good thing I know how to learn from pictures, because I'm not very good at walls of text. Alrighty. So this is the shop. I've been waiting for this the most. This is where you buy all your suits from. Ignoring all that. What do we have here? I don't have any BC, correct? And I got nothing, so it doesn't matter. Okay, how much BC? BC is 500. Anything not for BC? No. Okay, look at the full suit. No, press points. Okay, red's back. Purple's good. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is our Vulcan shooter friend. Is there a Vulcan with a Vulcan and that said Vulcans and a gun? Like all Federation suits are? He doesn't have any. He doesn't have a Vulcan for a slot though. Okay. And I'll think about it. I think the mobile suits are. Oh, well, that's cool. A Keen Oni type thing. I just gotta figure out what the bars do. Okay, I think we're fine. Oh, whoops, wrong button. My bad. Ah, GP moles. It's all right. Question is, what do you get? Is there a gun tank? Or at least something like it. Yeah, that's a gun tank. It's something like it. Alright, okay. Unfortunately, I can't see the entire thing. Look at it in my garage or hanger. Okay. Oh, these are. Oh, you sell for GP. Oh, okay. That's the selling thing, right? Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that's promotional stuff. Don't miss this right now. Okay, this is the Gachapon. You know you might know these. You might not know the name of it, but basically what these are those. You know those little machines where you got the little bouncy balls, where you can get the little super balls from, or the capsules which are clear on one side, see the goodie, and then they are a colored plastic on the bottom side. Yeah, those. So where you basically put money in and you turn the little thing. That's what Gachapon is, and this is the Gachapon exchange. This is where you get your good movesets from. Or so he said. Okay, this is pretty interesting. However, this game can be a bit pay to win, or at least I heard some people say. Okay, well, I'm gonna say this later. I believe we need to compete in the battle now. Yes. give it a sec. Okay. I think I messed up. Is that to take all or delete everything? Well, if we didn't delete everything, that would be bad. What you got here? Tutorial. More tutorials, alright. Now we'll be going on for a bit. Might want to end it here. Okay, so I suppose we can get to the real battle now. Okay, so okay, yeah, we did get everything. Okay, we got GP. Okay, so we got GP now. Okay, what do we do with that? Also, can't do anything with that here. Also need to converge money in order to get things. And I'm also supposed to buy these to. I mean, these were using the Gachapon. These are parts. Well, you can customize your own suits to an extent, similar to Wolf Tanks. This is more similar to what things are War Thunder. War Thunder you can only customize. You can customize the exterior. Like in Wolf Tanks, you can get a new turret, you can get I can get a new gun, make it look different and function differently. Because it makes sense that it's a much different gun. Okay, got the. I think I need to watch the video again. I think I'm going to do that. I know I might. Okay. Okay, what do I need to do actually? Oh, talking again, which means you didn't get this menu. Oh, buy back. Good thing that's in English. Okay, so you can buy about stuff you sold, which is pretty nice. Which will gain it. Oh, okay, we got this. Okay, you can turn in these silver tickets for Gachapon tickets. So these are the Gachapon tickets. These are like research tickets or something. Similar to Scum Infinity. Red is back. Gotta remember, Red is back. I like how PC, okay. Guess you got money to spend on a Japanese game. Look at these guys, eh? Oh, like I said, this is a raffle as well. See, this is what you could get if you use a ticket here. Oh, really not. Wait, maybe I'm saying like incorrectly. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what you could get if you get this. Okay, if you get this, which it's not gonna be too bad. Wait, was that a GM with a gun on its shoulder? Oh, that was a little crazy enough to do that. Yeah, that's a GM with a gun on its shoulder. That was a little crazy enough to do that sort of thing. Oh, they're pretty nice. So, what's your gun? What's your normal guns? Doesn't say. Do you even have normal guns? Or are you some sort of gun cannon? Well, these are the rare stuff. That looks like it's something we might actually get. Yeah, see, there's only one of these in the machine, or one of these, two of these in the machine, four of these in the machine. Eight of these in the machine. You can do the math which one you could probably get. But since we have nothing, it's worth a shot. There has to be a way to get guaranteed mobile suits. Because I don't know them, but they're like my non-guaranteed ones. Oh, good take. Okay, let me see if we can look it up on his thing. Wait, I knew, for one, I knew I probably shouldn't have made this video. I should probably play the game first and then made this video. I should have done that. I knew I probably should have done that, but I'm glad that I didn't. Here's why. I'm glad I didn't play. I'm glad that I played this game blind as part of the tutorial. The tutorial was basically I showed what the game was like when you first started up, which for someone that wants to play this game that doesn't speak Japanese, yeah, it's gonna be an issue. It might be an issue for you, but I showed how I was able to do it, and I did it just fine. But yeah, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to go off camera and do my watch these videos again, do my research, and yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant. Check out DC anyway. Alrighty, but anyway, so I'll go do my research. Okay, so a little bit more. And mess around in a while because the game has updated. But yeah, so too bad there's no mustache, no facial hair. Too bad. But anyway, so alright, so well, that'd be it for this session. Thanks for watching. I've been meaning to do this game for a long time. I've been timid about doing this game, as long too. I mean, just like a month or two ago, I finally just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to play this game. I'm going to get the VPN, which I use VPN Gate. I'll link in the description to that as well. And I'll type in which server I use. And I was timid because you have to do that. I was timid about playing a Japanese online release as online, because you could get banned. And also I was timid about recording videos of it because I don't know the language. But all in all, I did pretty well, I would think. I didn't get stuck one bit. It's because I do play Japanese release games every now and then. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this game is pretty interesting, and the fact that there's English everywhere, which really helps. Even though it's Japanese only release. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I'm glad that I did try it, at least. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to try to finish the tutorials and basically show you more of the game, and maybe play a real match. Definitely finish tutorials. Definitely maybe play a real match if I feel confident enough to go PvP. But then again, I waltz into PvP games like no business as long as it's not strategy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to do the tutorials and show you what the game is like. So if you want to play the game, you pretty much know how to play it if you don't watch it. If you don't want to check out his tutorial video after all. And besides, this is an updated release, which would be just out there as it is. In a couple months' time, because the game is still in development. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I love this game. And I was gonna say I don't know why this game has been released in the West yet. I know why. It's because it's Gundam, and Gundam more or less just come to the United States. I mean, there have been most of Gundam games before and DVD releases and so on, but it wasn't until 2017 in which they really started pushing most of Gundam in the United States. So not pushing, like there's not TV ads everywhere, aside from Cartoon Network, of course. But like yeah, I mean, like this is the first time, for example, I've been playing Gundam Breaker 3, Gundam Breaker 3 Breaker Edition English subtitle, and that was the first real Gundam release. Before they did this, most of Gundam was Destiny Warriors and the Gundam Versus series every now and then. But that's been a good Gundam game released in the West till, well, Gundam Breaker 3 was released in the West. Albeit just English subtitles, basically they just slapped subtitles for all the voice acting and made the menus into English. They even changed how the PlayStation's button worked for the American consoles, as an O is confirm and X is go back, which that's how it is in Japan, or that's how it is in Japan with the Japanese PlayStation. It's actually hardwired to do it that way. Where in America, it's X to confirm and O or circle to go back. Which is similar in this game. Sprint, boost, dash, what have you is usually on shift in the United States, or in the West. Whereas the opposite apparently is a thing in Japan. Apparently, don't know when that's too much fact other than what the guy said in the story video. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I really wish they would release this in the United States. A lot of people would really want this released in the United States, and I can't really say for the pay-to-win mechanic. I have to do more research, but I mean, this is one of those games where you can pretty much buy everything in the game with real money if you still want. Similar, actually the exact same to MechWarrior Online, in which you can buy everything in game. Therefore, a person that just got the game that doesn't want to pay a cent for the game jumps into the match and has to go against people with top tier stuff. And there's even mobile suits that you can't get other than in game, which people are complaining about. Well, tanks getting more pay-to-win tanks, where the tanks aren't balanced to their same tech tree, and and class counterparts. But those things are balanced when it comes to what can happen in true pay-to-win games like this, where you can get a mech which is completely out of the range of any mech you can get in normally, but you can buy it for more money. Whereas in Wall of Tanks, you have those, but they're still balanced. They're not too much better than tanks of a similar tier in the entire game, inventory-wise. Sure, you got like the K-Tank, which has better hull armor, a lot slightly worse gun than the T-32, but yeah, and it's faster too, but just a tad speedy. But yeah. That's a discussion I discussed on Minimal Things videos. You don't need to bring it here. By the way, so yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. This is worse than that, but it's still not too bad because I think the most hits are just fine. Without the one to pay for, you can always get by the chance in the gacha. So yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what it's like. But the graphics, people say the graphics are terrible. I'm like, what are you talking about? Sure, there are games with worse graphics than this in 2017. This game came in 2012. Sure, there were games with worse graphics than this in 2012. Probably when this game first released, there were worse graphics. There was games with worse graphics in 2012. But now, it doesn't hurt the eyes. Gets the job done. Sure, it could be more. It could be more flashy. Could have grass everywhere and whatnot. Or could have more objects. But overall, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And the gameplay. Of the Gundam games I have played, which is Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1, Gundam Breaker 3, and this is by far the closest to Gundam I've seen. And I really like Gundam Breaker. And it's really close to Gundam, especially with how much hand you amount to control in order to control it manually. And how much customizability you got in that game. But the game feels okay, maybe the game movement feels more like most of Gundam, but how you aim in this game, because this is more of a shooter. The other game is more of an action game. You're supposed to rely on your lock-on more often than your manual aiming. Actually, manual aiming is only meant for, well, when you absolutely have to. We absolutely have to aim at something. We have to snipe or something. Whereas this game, it's your standard aim, and your not so standard aim is the lock-on, which is true to the series, which is true to the Mobile Gundam franchise, because because of the franchise, everyone uses lock-on. It's absurd. Only very few in the Mobile Gundam franchise don't use lock-on. It's because of the little blasted Molosky particles and infect here in space. And yeah, and it's high octane combat, by the way. But anyway, I really like the feel of this game. That's Gundam Breaker feels great when you're using lock-on. When you're not using lock-on, it feels bad. And this game, it works both ways. However, of course, in Gundam Breaker, you can use more abilities to take advantage of how things are like in the show. Gundam Breaker is supposed to be more like the Gunplay series is anyway. The Gundam Bellfire series anyway. It's supposed to be more hardcore, more like the show, or more like the show, more like the other shows, more like particularly more like the Universal Century shows. By the way, we'll discuss more once I get to it. But I do like both Gundam Breaker and this for completely different reasons. One, like Gundam Breaker for its customizability, you can make your own mobile suit. Well, practically, you can actually make your own mobile suit. You can use parts from other mobile suits to make your own mobile suit. Then you got the aspect of you are always a Gundam. You just murder everything. You just murder all the little mechs, and then you get to the players, which are the aces. Then you got the ability to use all the abilities on your mobile suit. Like for example, this game you can use Red Vulcans half the time for some odd reason. Whereas that game, if you have Hell Vulcans, you can use it. If you have guns in your back, you can use it. If you have a gigantic gun, you can use it. If you have a normal gun, you can use it. If you have your fist, you can use it. If you have shield, you can use it. You get the idea. If you have a jetpack, you can use it. However, this game has space, so yeah. And then this game, unlike most of Gundam, which is mainly, or unlike Gundam Breaker, which is mostly fight enemies and then 1v1 somebody. This game's about you being in the middle of a cog in an army. You're being the cog in a gear of the Federation or the Principality of Zeon. you're supposed to be just a normal GM pilot, just hanging out, just killing things, and trying not to die, like Battlefield. And the fact that this game has 500 v5 or 50 v or 50 v or 50 v or 50 versus 50 matches, which is something that, like, that was a thing in in our arena-based MMOs once upon a time, but nowadays it's mostly just 12v12, 15v15, like Wolf Tank style, for whatever reason. Even the shooters are like that now. So basically, the closest, I mean, I gotta think. Like, is Battlefield like the only shooter nowadays that does something big like that? Yeah, I think Battlefield's like your closest shooter, or it's the closest I can get to what you can in this game. Even then, that's 16v16, or no, that's 36v36. As in a 50-player match is a 100-player match. So yeah, yeah, I mean, there are reasons why you should play Gunbreaker and this. And if this game released in the West, there are reasons why you should play this game, Wall of Tanks War Thunder. Trying to think of a good first shooter that has lasted. Can't right now, but yeah. But you get it. Dreadnought. Most of MechWarrior Online. You get the idea. So yeah, I applaud Nenko Bandai after watching this video, and also upload them as a baby, please. I do apologize, and if you want me to go off the server, I can get off it. But anyway, so I do implore Nenko Bandai to please bring this to the West. It would be beloved in the West, because the West is now experiencing the pleasures of mecha Japanese mechs. The pleasures of arena-based MMO games like Wolf Tanks and whatnot. The pleasure of visual novels, even, and most importantly for this game, Gundam. So yeah, I mean, if this game were to release on Steam today, as is, from what I've just played, how will it be beloved? Everyone will love it. Sure, I might be complaining about not having the best graphics in the world when compared to Wolf Tanks, even, or War Thunder, what have you. But still, it's a nice looking game. It's just basically they just didn't throw everything there. They didn't overdo it with textures. They didn't overdo it with models. They didn't overdo it with models. They didn't overdo it with effects or anything. Which, you know, like MechWarrior Online does that, and War Thunder does it, but it looks great because it's overdone in the correct way, in the way it's supposed to do in order to make it look realistic and whatnot. So yeah. Also, what is this button do? Oh, it's like, yeah, my sights. I look at my current Molosu detachment. Pilot coordinates. Navigator select. Okay, what does this button do? Okay, I told you to mess with your character. Good thing I clicked on that. That looks like our Molosu regiment. Buttons, press buttons. But anyway, whoops. Alright, but anyways, so yeah, happy for this video, or this session went on long enough, but I just had to say everything they said. But like I said, this would be beloved in the West. It's by far one of the better, or one of the best. Okay, let me get the description right, or the genre right. Okay, so it is a vehicle shooter or third-person shooter, arena-based MMO. There you go. Or even better, vehicle-based third-person arena, or vehicle arena-based, or I got it. Okay, vehicle arena-based third-person MMO shooter. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I mean, it just basically combines the greatness of Wall of Tanks, greatness of Battlefield Play for Free or Battlefield Heroes, you might want to say, into and make War Online into a game without going crazy in direction, make it overly complicated to play or anything like that. I mean, we haven't played a real match yet. I haven't explored all the menus yet, but yeah. But anyway. So yeah, well, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Or videos, thanks for watching. We're way past the video at this point. But yeah, this, at the very least, this will be a mini-series of gameplay videos where I will make it, I mean, at this point, I might as well make it a playlist so you can find it all easier. And then I'm going to do tutorials, and then I'm going to do tutorials, do more research, find most that I want. Probably at the same time I actually record video for it, but do the research and basically do my research, figure out what things do, figure out my settings, and then we'll see what we do from there. And don't worry, I'll tell you what I did when I get back on camera. By the way. Alright, oh, by the way, this is your title button, I believe. Oh, that's the PC. Oh, that's to convert to PC? Well, oh. Scratch it, that's to buy BC. So you buy BC's durable currency, which I believe you can get by just playing the game and just grinding with the GP. Or just doing missions or whatnot. We're going to find that out. Alright, so that'll be it for this section. Got on long enough, and yeah. Overall, I love this game. I'm glad to check it out, and I don't think I'm cheating on Gundam here anyway. They're two different games to me. Yeah, they're two different games to me. Which Gundam Breaker is the Halo, is the battlefield. And then Gundam Versus, when it comes out actually in September, it's been bumped up. And because when it comes out in September, that'll be my Ruby. I will say that. That'd be my that'd be basically my other game that I like. So yeah, or Ruby Boom Classification, all that is. In case you don't know I'm referring to the game or not. Alright, so anyways, yep, that'll be it for this video, and I guess got long enough, and I guess see you in a second.